I've heard blasphemy in church. I've heard leaders say, well, you know, God allowed that to happen about some terrible situation, you know. And the intonation not being that he allowed it, the intonation being that it was his will that it happened. Now, something that's expressly against his will in the Bible, but since it happened, it was his will that it happened. Well, it's his will, you know, we need to get over it. Blasphemy. Especially, I mean, when it obviously goes against something he stated in the Word, right? You gotta be careful how we talk. A lot of times we're furthering these things. When we talk to our friends and we talk on social media, a lot of times the church is one of the biggest carriers of true blasphemies if we're not careful. You know, we have to be careful. Because what is blasphemy? To defame somebody's good name. So if you say an act of God, you know, you don't expressly know that. Did he wake you up in the middle of the night and say, that one was on me? You better be careful. Attributing bad things to a good God is not necessarily the way to go, unless you have some kind of tremendous spiritual insight into that matter, right? What should we do? We should reflect what he said. Amen? In all our speech and in all our action, because, you know, we're created in the image of. Yeah.